friends, thanks for stopping by. I hope you're all having a great day. It's that time of month where we share our trash. So I'm going to go through my trash with you, and I must say, even though this video will probably run a little long, I don't have that many empties. I really don't. I think I'll be able to fit them all right here in front of me. So let's get started. The first thing I finished, and I have to say that I have reordered, I went through the Luxe Eton website, and they had sent me a couple of $10 off coupons, which I always love when people do that. Send me coupons anytime you'd like. But the Almond Shower Oil, oh my God, just divine. I absolutely love it. I don't think I'll ever be able to be without it. So on the website, they sell the 16-ounce refills for it. And they also, I didn't see it the first time I ordered. The second time they sent me the $10 off coupon. They know how to get me. I saw that they have a 16-ounce pump that goes into the shower with you. So I have reordered this. I highly recommend if you have very dry skin. It is expensive for this small bottle. It's $25, but you actually save money by buying the really large sizes. It's still a chunk of money, but you do save. And I will say that a little of this goes a long way on a puff or a sea sponge. I use a puff or a sea sponge in the shower, and I take about 2 times around with a squirt, and it's enough for my whole body. But it does leave the skin moisturized. So I absolutely love the Luxe Eton Shower Oil Shower Oil, and I will put this below, so if you can't see the label, don't worry about it. I will put everything below for you. I did use up a bottle of the Eucerin Skin Calming Body Wash. This is probably a drugstore dupe for it. It lacks in scent, and it also does not leave the skin as moisturized as the Luxe Eton does. This is definitely superior to this, but this is only $8, and it is a wonderful shower gel. Just doesn't leave you as moisturized, and of course you don't feel like eating an almond cookie because it doesn't smell like an almond, okay? Another thing I finished up, and I wish and I hope that Luxe Eton comes up with a large bottle of this, and it would be nice if they would put it in a plastic so that, because it gets slippery and it drops, and I have, tile floors, stone floors, and this would crack if I drop it. So I was always safe to put a towel down beneath me. I use this only at nighttime because it is very oily, but my skin, again, we don't want to mention the hives, but they are here, and my skin has become even more dry than it was in the past. And now that the winter months are coming, maybe one day, it's very warm here today. It's 63 and it's December 23rd. I mean, come on. Excuse me. Anyway, I went through the Luxe Eton Smoothing and Beautifying Skin Supple Oil. It is wonderful, just wonderful, and the smell is just incredible. Lou loved the smell of this almost as much as he likes the smell of my Moroccan oil. All right? Okay, so I finished up that. Joelle sends me my Uriage, and I finished up the Skin Prone, let's see, no, this is the Ultra Rich Emulsion. This is very hard for us to find in the United States, and some sites that I see, I won't even link for you because they want like $85 for this. I am able to find some links, but most of the time they are sold out. So this product obviously is something that is very popular to many people because they're always sold out, or it's just hard to get. I know my friends in Montreal, this is a staple for you. You can get it anywhere. So very lovely. Also used a sample that they sent me of the Luxe Eton Milk Concentrate Almond Scent Body Lotion. It was very, very nice. I used it on my legs. I finished up, Joelle sends me this. I finished up, who is Joelle? Many people are new and they say, who is Joelle? She is a very, very, very dear friend of mine who is French but lives in Martinique, okay? So, okay, Bioderma, this is the Cleansing Milk Makeup Remover. Just as nice as the eye cleansing, the water that you use to remove your makeup. Very nice. She sends me this all the time, so I always have a bottle of it. I finished up, I did a video talking about Essence, how they've become very popular, and SK2 has one, Estee Lauder has one, Misha has one. I have been using the Time Revolution, the First Treatment Essence Intensive by Misha. I already ordered another bottle of this. I am now using the SK2. I've only used it 2 times, so it's hard to say, but I will say this. After using it, I don't know what it's going to make my skin look like in 4 weeks, but after using it the first few times, if you'll remember in the video when I put it on, my skin instantly felt moisturized. I don't feel as moisturized with the SK2 as I did with the Misha, so I don't know. I know it all has to do with the yeast extracts and all that kind of stuff, but I'm just saying for my skin type, the Misha was really nice. Now, I'm not saying that in, 30 days I'm coming to you with a SK2 empty and saying I don't love it. I might love it. It might be the one to go, but I will tell you, $99 for this size of a bottle is a little hard to take. And I'm generous with my skincare, okay? All right, so I also finished up a bottle of the Moroccan oil. I use this in many ways. I think people need to get into the habit of putting a hair oil on when they go to bed, especially if you're someone who washes your hair daily. I really saturate my hair pretty good, the ends at least, at night with oil. And by the time I get up in the morning, the oil is just absorbed into my hair. And I really do think that they contribute to keeping my hair healthy. They are not all over my pillowcase. I sleep with a silk pillowcase, and the oils are not on there. There's no staining. It smells fabulous. But I also put on a pump before I blow dry my hair. I don't use this one after I have blow dried, for adding shine. That's when I like the Lanza Healing Neums, the silk oil. I love that one for finisher. This one here is more for treatment, and this is fabulous to use as a nighttime treatment. Now, if you're someone who doesn't wash your hair daily, you still can benefit by putting oils into the ends of your hair at night. Why does the phone always ring when I am on? All right, I am back. I am telling you it was an 800 number, so you know what it was. All right, it's very annoying. I mean, I am telling you, we must get from the same numbers on a daily basis, every day of the week. I'm going to say 25 calls a day. And I answer the phone, I say, please take us off your list. Oh, no problem. They call back the next day. It's ridiculous. Okay. All right, this was, let me see, what else? Let me get back to my business. All right, so I wear contacts. I have them in now. Many ask me the contact brand I wear. Let me show you what I wear. This is what I wear. Now, with contacts, you need to realize with an aging eye, you are never going to get perfect vision for reading and distance. My reading at a certain, like I can read this now without my contacts in, I couldn't even tell you what this says. But with the contacts, I can definitely, see it. And also without my contacts, I would not be able to see myself in the mirror to do a tutorial. I can see myself in the viewfinder, but not very clearly. So my contacts, I wanted mid-row. I didn't want perfect reading, bad distance, because I like to be able to see people's face when I'm looking at them. And I didn't want excellent distance and not be able to read, because then I'm defeating the purpose. I still have to wear glasses. I hate that ridge that glasses cause in the face when you have to wear them 24/7. This is what I wear, my friends. I wear the Cooper Vision Pro Clear One Day Multifocals. I finished up the It Cosmetic Brow Wiz. I did like this one. The only thing I'm finding is that the tip is a little on the fat side, and mine fell out all the time. I really actually, the tip is going to be laying around someplace because it's no longer in here anymore. I've probably smashed it and it's on the bottom of my shoe someplace, and it'll end up all over the carpet or something. Anyway, I do like this. I would get it again, but I prefer working with the very fine point pencils. Dior Brow Universal, Max Lingering, Anastasia's Brow Wiz has all fine tips, where this one has that slanted, fuller tip. And it did work wonderful, but it's just a preference of what I like to work with. But not that being said, if I couldn't find my colors, I would get that one again. I mean, it really did work well. I finished up a Shiseido facial cotton. I love these. I always buy them. I know I could use regular cotton, but these are much softer on the skin. So I do love them. I am really concentrating on using up a lot of my cream mask, so I've kind of laid low on the sheet mask for a little while. It's really hard for me to do because I love the sheet mask so much, but I want to get through my cream masks so that they don't go bad. And I just want to be able to tell people my real opinion of them. So I've been focusing on the cream mask. So this month I only have a Lift Dermo by Martini. The Martini mask sale will happen probably in January, mid to late January, because the holidays just snuck up on me and I ran out of time. And then when we travel, I just didn't have the time to do it in the proper way that I like to do it. So it will be coming. Hang tight. I will let you all know, all right? But the Martini mask, you will find none. No sheet mask like them. I'm just saying that, you know? All right, of course, I do the Power Peels all the time by Ulla Henriksen, and I know I don't say that right. I don't think any American says it right, according to some of my subscribers who are actually from where this man is. But here in the United States, they sell it as Ulla Henriksen, okay? But I love his products no matter how we say his name. And I have some really sweet subscribers. They are men, and they are just excellent at Asian skincare. They really understand it. They blew my mind. They sent me a video and just blew my mind as to how knowledgeable they really are. They use it. I think it's awesome that they use skincare. And they wanted to send me a little something. And I said, okay, because they need a ton of samples from the Amore Pacific line, all the Asian lines. They don't live in California anymore, but they do go home to visit their family. And when they do, they go to all the Asian stores and they gather up, well, they buy a lot of the products and then they get all the samples, and they were nice enough to share a lot of them with me. This is the Amore Pacific, it's the Color Control Cushion Compact. I'm going to say if you like something that really gives you a glow. Now remember, the Asian women, in particular the Korean women, it is my understanding that they are constantly, to them, having a glow to your skin means healthy skin. And this is what the Amore Pacific line gives you, is a very nice glow. The coverage is there. I don't really understand how these work, but they give you coverage and beautiful glow and very natural looking. So if you have ever wondered about that, there are several. I don't know that Lancome compares to it. Lancome has one. There's also the Target brand Laneige. I think I'm pronouncing it right. I may be trying to make it French when it's Asian. But anyway, they have one in the Target. And the Target. Yeah, the Target, like the internet, the Facebook. Anyway, I do like it. I don't know that I would buy it, but I did like it, okay? And it comes in several colors. Now, a lot of people ask me when I go to Florida, how do I deal with my skincare? Or what do I travel with? For the most part, everything we need is in our home in Florida, so I don't really need to travel with many things. I do bring an extra pair of jeans here and there. At the end of summer, I ship down shoes that I really love, but for the most part, we have everything we need to exist in that home is there. I send a lot of my samples down there. I do have all of the makeup products that I love. I purchased and they are left there. Louis does not like me to travel with lots of stuff on the plane, and you know how we women are. You know, he's the one that has to carry my bag, and it's like this. So I do use up a lot of samples, and I decided to bring a few home that I used. And I had mentioned this, I don't know, but I had 2 of these. And I don't know how I did it, but I managed to get 2 of these Amore Pacific. And I talked about this last month. It's very expensive, but ooh la la, is it fabulous. I had a Skin Medica Ultra Sheer Moisturizer. That's how I exist. I just use the moisturizers. I love Skin Medica, you know that. I love the Amore Pacific line. I love it. I will say Joelle sent me lots of samples of this line, and I never thought that I was gonna love it as much as I did, but because I'm not a Chanel fan at all as far as skincare goes, but this Sublimage L'Essence is superb. I loved it. Loved it. I think I might have a couple more samples of this around. I'm gonna dig them out and send them down to Florida. And then I have a Capture Total by Christian Dior, and it's just a cream, and I use the samples, and I do like it, but not like this sublimage. Ooh, that was very, very nice. Very nice. And then I used up the Ultra Correction Lift in Chanel. I'm only there for 7-8 days, so I will just use anything to keep my skin treated. I probably would not buy this one, but only because for me with the Chanel, I think it's the scent. I'm not saying their products aren't good because my skin always feels good, but there's something about the scent that just doesn't do it for me. And then I was cleaning through my makeup the other day and I said, okay, I bought that book that everybody's talking about. I know that Lisa D1 did it, and Joelle actually bought the book, and that Joy book about getting rid of stuff that, you know, why is it that as creatures, I have things that I wore 15 years ago and I've not worn them for 15 years. I have them all in bins down in the basement. So I am weeding out all this stuff. I'm taking it to, you know, we have things in our community that help out the less fortunate. We have churches that take things in. We have groups that support abused women or people that are trying to get into the work world. So I'm going to take both mine. I did it for Louis not too long ago, but for me, I don't know. I think, oh, I'm gonna need those because, you know, everything comes back. So I'm just getting rid of it. And I had to do it with something in makeup, which really killed me because I love this. And this is my Guerlain powder, but it broke. And I don't really ever, I mean, I still could probably wear some of it out of here, but I never use it in videos because you can't get it. And, well, maybe this is still around. It's the other one that we can't get. But I decided we can get this one. I'm sorry. It's the big one that we can't get. But anyway, it's broken. It's losing its beautiful smell. It's time to go. So this baby is going in the garbage, but, you know, I didn't like it. Now I have I have 3 things that I just truly disliked this year, this month. And one has been talked about and raved about on YouTube. So as not to insult the people that use this and love it, I want to say that I am an aging woman. I have wrinkles under my eyes and I have dry skin. So for us to put something very thick on our face, unless you're you're acting in a play on stage or you're on television somehow, but for everyday wear, I totally disagree with this being an exceptional concealer. Unless you have very different skin from me, you don't have as many wrinkles, then maybe it works for you. But for me, this product did not work, and it is the Tarte High Performance Natural Creaseless Concealer. For me, there was nothing creaseless about this concealer. And, you know, I hear people say, well, you have to pack powder on before it creases. Not on an aging face, you don't, okay? So beware, my aging women, my aging subscribers, my aging friends, beware. I would say sample this beforehand because for me, it was an awful mess. It was a hot mess, okay? Didn't work. Another thing that I did not care for, and you know that I like this line for their shower gels and stuff, but I did not care for this one, is the Shea Moisture Shave, and it's the Coconut Hibiscus Shave Butter Cream. To me, not even worth buying. I thought it was terrible. It is not like the Kiss My Face shave cream. That one softens the hair, prevents nicks, smells wonderful. This one did absolutely nothing. I haven't even finished it. I'm not going to. Another thing that I talked about in a tutorial, but just in case you don't watch tutorials, I wanted to mention this hairspray. The smell is god-awful. It does perform well, but the smell, if you like crispy hair, the smell is so bad that it gave me the most excruciating headache I have ever had. And that is the new Redken Triple Take 32 Hairspray. Now, if you want something that really holds your hair and you don't mind smell, this is for you. But I'm telling you, this smell does not dissipate. It gave me a headache right all into the front of my face. Just terrible. So that is my empties and a couple of boos, poo-poos, fudgies, whatever they're saying on YouTube now. Those few items didn't work for me, but the other items I loved and would buy them all again. What did you finish up? What is a product that you have used, that you have heard you know, really get really good reviews in magazines, not necessarily just on YouTube, because, you know, we're just opinions here, but in the magazine, these people are supposed to be qualified, and they go on and on about a product, and then we get it and it's terrible. What product disappointed you? Okay? I would love to know. And what did you finish up this month? So 2016 is here only by maybe a couple of days, maybe a week, whenever I get my empties up. So go out in the world, be happy, healthy, beautiful, and most of all, my friends, try to be just a little more lovable than you were last year. It is possible. I love you all. Bisous.